side of your face.
Okay,
Right.
We're in the show. We're live. Awesome. Hey, everybody. Hi. It's Becky from Power Tools with Thread, and I have a patch. So I'm going to be out of this for the most part of today. You guys, give me a shout and let me know if you can hear me. I would appreciate that. Great to see everybody. I see Andrew is working the comments. That's awesome. Would you let me know you can hear? Renata says, hi, Keith. She's watching.
Dog bite.
Dog bite. Good sound. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Well, you guys have seen me on here playing. I'm very embarrassed about my thing. Keith said I should wear a mask. Would you say I was injured reserve?
I'm the injured reserve list coming in.
So I am quilting with the King Quilter 2 Elite from Sewing Machines Plus. It is on a 10-foot frame. Today's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. It is an 18-inch machine, meaning it has an 18-inch throat, and it also has the Pro Stitcher Premium on top of it. Awesome. So I wanted to let you guys know, my husband is a quilter. Look at this. This is, here, back up a little. Let me back up the chair. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is Autumn the Fox. And this was the first legit kit that Keith ever made. How about that? Awesome. Very, very proud of that. So for that particular one, I just did an all over quilt for it, quilting edge to edge design for it. And the last one he did was the eagle, and my quilty buddy Lisa did custom quilting on that one, doing the line, straight line.
My last one was.
Yeah, the last one, that was your second one, was the eagle, and then your last one was Skulliver. And that one also got an all over edge to edge. Now he's been making noises like he wants to quilt his own quilts. So I said, oh, Star says Keith is amazing. So I thought, well, today, since I'm kind of out of it with my nose, I had a little cancer surgery on my nose. I'm fine. Thank you all for your prayers and emails. Stop it. Stop.
Trying to help out.
So I thought I would take you guys through and show you how very easy it is to do this. Because if he can learn it, right, anybody can learn it.
Oh, let's not go there.
All right, so we only have an hour, so we got to get busy.
Need to get going.
All right, so what we're going to do today, you saw in the thumbnail, we talked about stitching sideways. We're going to quilt sideways. So you could turn your head like that, so I have this little panel here. This is adorable, okay? Let your light shine, and it's got some campers with some dogs, both of which are in my life. And so I thought this was a perfect one to show you. You can see how this is tall and skinny. Well, it would take really forever to run a pattern, stop, go back, run a pattern, stop, go back. I don't have a lot of wall space in my RV, so this is all it's going to be, bound, okay? It doesn't have borders or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to stitch it sideways, which really makes a lot more sense, but you got to pay attention to patterns. So that's what I was going to teach Keith on. Are you guys ready to go? Kathy says she loves that panel. Awesome. Okie doke. So Keith, the first thing, I have got marked center on my leaders. Let me get you guys over here so you can see.
You're drawing on my deal.
Yeah. So we have center on the leaders. Oh, I got a little so tight on there. And we've got center on the take-up rail right up here. Now I am sewing, I quilt with sew tights. So why don't you get the sew tights over there? We can show them what they look like. Okay. So these are really heavy duty magnets. I love these. I've got these linked on my blog, Power Tools with Thread, and below all of my videos. And I have a coupon code for them if you are so interested on my site for 15% off. So the way they work is I sewed a sleeve. I just folded it up to a sew line. I sewed a sleeve up here and sewed in the backing. It's just a piece of metal so that this goes and sticks right to it. All right, so we're going to use these instead of pins. So there is a little snip in the backing. So go ahead and take the backing. We've got half of it here. Open it up. Open up the backing.
Oh, it's backwards.
It is backwards on purpose. So, yeah, so we're going to pull this in this way. There we go. And underneath the idle rail, up and over, pull it, and put the backing with that little V right on the black line and throw a sew tight on there.
I can't, you got some so tight.
Okay,
here
there we go. And so now what you want to do, now go down all the way to the other end and do the same thing. Now you want to kind of see the sewing line that's straight. You want to put that selvage edge right on there, just like that.
Wonderful.
Yeah, you can do this. Okay, here's another one. And now we're going to do the other side too. I've got way too much backing for this panel. Bring this over here, get it out of the way. This is so much fun. Now, the reason we only put a couple on here is so that if we have any kind of bubbles or bumps or anything like that in the backing, it's really easy to straighten it out. Perfect. That looks good. So we only have 3. And now I normally go ahead and take another one. He's going to get it straight, y'all. So go ahead and take 2 more and put them half again in the middle of those. Okay. Just get that straight. Perfect. Great. So we've got 5 on top. And now what we want to do, this is the belly bar. Okay. So I talk a lot about drag lines on the backing here. Okay. So see how that is? So you can tell a lot of times fabric is not printed straight.
No.
Yeah. So you want to take the center of this and drop it. And we got to put this back. And this goes right here on top like this. And line those up with that little snip.
I got that line and stuff up.
You got it.
Step aside.
All right. Okay. Now we're just going to do 3 on this one at first. See how easy this is? So we're just putting the backing on and lining up. So Samantha says, you best listen to me.
I'm listening. Gotta get her going.
Yeah, sew tights are definitely a game changer, you guys.
Needle
All right.
like 'em.
So this looks good. And right now we can see, let me get you guys over here and I will show you. We're going to look down into the well. See how we don't have any drag lines in there. This is really, really important. I got a little bit right there, but we will work all that out. When you've got a great big backing, this is super important to think like this. I can tell already there's just a little bit. That will cause you, especially if you have a large quilt, to get a tuck or a fold in your backing, and that's miserable. All right, so what we want to do now, not that one, this one up here, we're going to do the take-up rail and roll it just a little bit and stop and take a look and make sure everything still looks straight in here. Okay, keep rolling. And this is easy because we don't have a whole lot of backing. Okay, this looks good. Okay, we're a little bit off right there. So to fix this, we've got just a tiny. To fix it, you just shift the fabric just a little bit this way.
Alt Control Shift.
Alt Control Shift.
Oh no, it's not a computer.
It's not a computer. Alt Control Shift. That looks really good. And go ahead. This looks nice. One more turn. That's fine right there. This looks straight. So we don't have any kind of ripples or anything in the backing. So now what you want to do is you want to half again, and you want to get these to where they're probably around,
Why didn't you put that on there? You were right there.
an inch or so apart. Okay. So get more and go ahead and start. Now, you don't necessarily have to be right on top of a sew tight. You can straddle 2 of them.
An inch apart?
Ish, yes.
Oh my goodness.
It replaces the idea of pinning head to toe using that. So, well, Happy New Year to you too, Roxanne. Hi, Elizabeth. Glad you're here. Hey, Linda. Awesome. Okay.
I'm ready to work now.
Okay, you're not done.
Oh, I am done.
No, you're not done. Okay, now what you need to do is roll the belly bar. Now that that is secure, you know what? I will put one more.
You didn't put a lock in.
Let's put one more right here. Perfect. Okay, now roll it up. Uh-oh, stop. You got to undo the ratchet on that one. Just drop it over. Nope. Yeah. Okay, now go ahead and roll this up. Now, when you're working with sew tights, you only want to wait till you get the sew tights up here to the top. So keep going. If you need to unroll on the top up there to give you a little slack, you can. There you go. You can do them at the same time if you're cool like that.
Okay, I'm a beginner. We'll do it my way.
All right. Sounds good.
So tight, on
Okay,
top.
stop. Okay, so ratchet the top one. Good. Pull that down. Good. So now you notice we're doing pretty good here.
Trampoline.
Trampoline, not quite trampoline. We don't want that. Now we want to put sew tights all along the top
I'll
here.
run out.
No, you don't. They're in the bag. In that
Oh,
the bag that Joan gave me at Quilt Festival.
somebody doesn't tell me all the directions here.
You blame me. Michelle Moore is here.
Hola.
You don't need to yell. You have the microphone right there.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
You're glad to see how those magnets are used. Yeah, they're pretty cool. He is doing a great job. Keith needs some serious supervision. Hi, Deb. Great to see you. When she says you need serious supervision. All right. Well, this is great. So that's it. So the biggest thing that is that the backing is on straight and we don't have any kind of bumps or ripples or anything, and it rolled up straight. That's okay. Don't even worry about that.
But it's a ripple.
One of the things you'll notice about using the sew tights and using this method of installing the backing is you don't get the droop over here. Okay, a lot of quilters get droop on this side. You get droop because you're worried about making sure that these edges on the far over here and over here are exactly on top of each other like a brand new roll of aluminum foil. Well, fabric doesn't work like that. Fabric can be printed off grain. You do your best to use the selvage edge across the top, but it may or may not actually work. Okay, so it's important to work with the fabric and the grain of it so that you don't get those kinds of droops. So now we're ready.
Oh, now we can play with that.
Now we're ready to put this on, and there is two schools of thought. The first school of thought is you can throw it in the center if you want. The second school of thought is you can save more fabric if you put it over here, okay, and then you've got all of that.
And since we know how much fabric costs, we want to save as much as we can.
There you go, exactly right. So I'm going to take the panel off, okay? So now what you want to do,
Pin.
Sophie says, nice job on the sew tights. Oh my goodness. Put me back in the show, Andrew. There you go.
It must be her nose.
I know it was my nose, right? So he's making sure there's no ripples or bumps. And we were going to get this as straight as possible.
I just straightened it
I
out.
know, just eyeball it straight
You
here.
need-
Okay. Don't get bent out of shape. This is class. Okay.
Oh,
All right. Now what we need to do is, remember I told you we got to run a plumb line.
pins. Dangerous.
No pins yet. No pins
Well,
yet.
how am I? Oh, I just sew.
Right. We're going to sew. So first thing we need to do. All right.
I can do that.
All right. So on the long arm, here we go. We have got, let me move this so they can see. Y'all, oh my gosh. Y'all, this is my life.
And
All the time. This is my, come back over here.
I was going to do it to left. Oh, now
Come back over here.
you didn't direct that.
Move out of the way.
Oh, now I'm saving you from the nose syndrome.
On the nose syndrome. On this machine, you've got a good sized tablet right here that you can free motion quilt. You can do precision, which you use when you're going to be doing rulers. Okay. We have the manual stitch. I don't recommend that at all. If you move fast, you get longer stitches. If you move slow, you get little tiny stitches. Sophie says we're Mutt and Jeff. We have a basting stitch. That's the one we will be using. Let me zoom you in so you can see. And on the basting stitch, you can baste every 4 inches, every 2 inches, every inch, or every ½ inch. And I like to baste every ½ inch. Okay, and then you have the idle or cruise mode, and that's what you use when you're going to be doing they're all laughing at your jokes over here. Yeah, the idle or cruise mode is what you use when you're going to be doing edge to edge quilting, and that's what we're going to be doing. So Camille says she has one just like me, that her husband is just like you.
So can we get started?
Yeah, we can get started. Honey, I have to show the machine.
It's
okay.
Right here.
Yeah, it's right here. All right, so I am going to turn on the software, okay, so that now I'm going to be using the channel locks in the software. If you don't have software, there are manual channel locks you can put on, okay. Can I do auto stitch with this machine? Yes, crafting, I sure can. So it is coming awake and alive right now. And I just want to show you guys, it just takes a couple of seconds for this thing to fire up. And
a few seconds.
You will hear the motor kick in, and then it'll grab a hold of the wheels and it knows where it's at and all that. So you always want to turn on the machine first. And there's a little on button on the back side of the machine. This machine also has handlebars in the back. You can see that one sticking up right there. And it's got a nice table. This is the 10-foot table, so that you can do pantographs on the back of the machine. And we are ready to go here. I think we've got glare. So let me move this. Did it make it better? No, it made it worse. Let me see. I don't want this. Get out of the glare for you guys. There we go. And it's kicking on. So this software, I really like it. It's very intuitive. Okay, it just kicked in. I don't know if you guys heard that. Okay, and now it thinks it's in the middle of the quilt. But all I want to do is turn on the channel locks so that we can stitch a straight plumb line. So let me show you what the buttons are on the handlebars, okay?
I've got the handlebars down. You got to just plus up and down.
Okay. So the blue dot is needle up, down.
See?
See? The yellow dot, don't mess with it. Okay?
It should be red then.
We have the plus dot, don't mess with it.
And another.
And then this is the stop and go.
Well, it's a power switch.
Yeah, but it means stop and go.
Oh.
It's not a power switch. It means stop and go. Okay?
Don't touch the yellow one.
Don't touch the inside buttons. You're only going to use the outside buttons.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Easy enough. So you're going to use this blue button to pull up your bobbin thread.
Right.
Okay. So I'll just show you how to pull up a bobbin thread, and then you can do it.
That's not teaching. That's showing.
I'm going to show you, and then you can do it. Okay. All right. So all you do is you hold on to your top thread, needle down,
Blue button.
needle up, and then pull the machine toward you and grab the thread. Okay. You can't see it because it's white. All right. So now we want to. Yeah, the channel locks are something you attach to it, Nancy, if you're using the manual channel locks for this machine. But I'm using the channel locks in the software. So I'm going to touch the Pro Stitcher tab. I'm going to put the head right where I want it first. Right over here, okay? So you want to put it so that it's close to the top of the batting, right? And then out near the edge here, and we're going to just we're going to stitch a straight line about a ½ inch on that. So on this.
You want me to use my good eye or my bad eye?
All right, so let me talk you through the buttons. You ready to do this? And get you in here so people can see what you're doing. Okay.
The button.
You're going to touch the Pro Stitcher tab across the top.
This one.
Yes. Now, next to the quilt button that's highlighted, there's a channel lock. Okay. And now over here on this ribbon on the side, on the right ribbon, we have horizontal and vertical. Tap horizontal.
Oh.
Perfect. All right. It's locked now. And that's it. So go on to baste on this one, and we're on the 1/2 inch. Okay. So now you want to pull up your bobbin thread. So let me move out of the way. Hold on a second. Let me back
See if I
up.
listen to that part.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hold on. We're going to watch you do this.
Oh, you're all lucky.
Okay. So needle down, needle up, and now move the head a little bit and grab the bobbin thread. Did it come up? Can't see it because it's white.
I know, so I don't have it. Let's do it again.
You can do it again. Do it as many times as you need.
I think my instructor messed me up.
You think it's the instructor? Move it a little bit, pull it towards you, and pull up that pull the
There
thread.
it is.
There it is. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So now, let me make sure. Now, don't do it hard. See how I can't pull the machine toward me?
Yeah.
The channel lock is on. So now what you want to do is you want to needle up, down, or you can use this and back and forth just a tiny bit to kind of lock that stitch.
Yes,
And then-
locked it.
And then go across and lock it on that other end over there.
Well, which one do you want me to do?
I don't care, whatever one you want to do.
Well, I'd like to do both.
Okay. And then when you're ready to go, okay, you're good. Now press the red button. Now just move the handles to your right.
I did, and it don't do nothing.
Aha, ready to go. Just use the one hand. Use your right
I
hand.
have my right hand.
And
Why did I-
now move the machine. Okay, press the button down. Press up.
I gotta
Hold on.
get my bobbin stuck.
No, your bobbin's not stuck. Hold on. Let me have this.
Am I supposed to be moving it?
Yes. You're basting.
It stopped it.
Keep going. As long as you move it, it will stitch.
Oh, it's all about me.
Not too fast.
I broke
Broke
the
your
string.
thread? Broke the string? Okay. No problem. So go ahead and touch the red button again to stop it. There you go. All right. So now we just need to handle the broken
Oh,
thread.
yeah, I can't see that.
Now that's kind of hard.
I gotta have an auto threader.
We don't have an auto threader on this machine.
I do, I got you.
Okay. I'm going to put this on here. Is that how
Why
that
did it
works? You have it.
You
I
got
don't-
cheap thread in there?
No, I don't have cheap thread in there. I'm using Isacord. You're hilarious. I just run the thread down the scarf of the needle and into the eye. I use the scarf to help me thread it. Okay, so
Gotta bring my bobbin up.
I will. Okay, there we go. Oh, we'll. Okay, let's try this again. Let me make sure the thread path is correct. It looks good. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's see.
I'm supposed to be doing that.
Off you go.
I think I'm too fast for the machine. It wasn't ready for that.
Perfect. Okay,
If I go
now
backwards, will it lock it?
needle up and down. Well, that's
Well, I
pretty
wanted
good.
to
Now
lock
what?
it.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to come straight down. Oh, you can't do that with the channel locks on though.
No, I
So
can't.
tap the horizontal button right here.
Okey-doke.
Turn that off. Okay. Now wait. Now you can tap vertical if you want, but you don't have to. You can free motion bring it down straight down toward you. You're still in
How do I know I'm still in there?
because it says based right here. And pull it
That's
towards
what
you.
I need to know.
That's it. You're doing great. Look at that. You should teach your husband to quilt, Regina.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you've reached.
I can't go no further.
You cannot go any further. Okay, so back up just a hair and then hit the red button so it stops basting. And now
Well, see, these lights up these lights too. You don't tell me that.
needle up, down right here.
What's up?
Needle up, down because you're going to lock it. Move it a tiny bit. You're doing little tiny stitches to lock it and back toward you. Perfect. All right, now let me show you the technique to pull up your bobbin thread after this. So it's locked and everything. You just push it all the way away from you. Oh, it didn't stitch. Oh, you did a good job. It didn't stitch.
What do you mean it didn't stitch?
It didn't stitch.
That's because you didn't have my bobbin right.
Is that my fault?
You're fired. Black car over my driveway.
It's probably Amazon. All right, let's try this again, shall we? I'm not getting that bobbin. Let me see. What'd you do to the bobbin, Keith?
I told you might make sure it's right, but you didn't do it.
Let me see here. Oh my gosh, y'all.
You broke it.
Make sure we got good tension on the bobbin. That looks great. Okay.
Did you use your tongue to the right side when you're putting it in?
Yes, dear.
All right.
All right, let's try it again, shall we? Let me get back up here on this line. Sorry, guys, there's Frito. Frito, that's enough. That's enough. I'm live. Yeah, I know, it's Amazon. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, so you want to pull up that bobbin thread.
Well, you got to go needle up and down first.
Yeah, you do that. Needle up, down, pull up the bobbin thread.
I don't think we did it right.
Did you pull it up?
No.
No, yeah, that one. Now, bring it. Grab the bobbin. Okay, good. Now hold on to them. Let me show you the technique.
Oh, now, well, you don't want to untie it. Now I don't have a base.
Let me show you the technique for tying off, okay? I'm going to make 3 teeny tiny little stitches. Just like that. We're going to go back on the horizontal channel lock. We're on the 1/2 inch. We're on base and ready to hit the red button and go. Are we on base?
No, you didn't hit it.
Touch based.
Oh, see, you didn't. Oh. Now I hit the red button. Now all the lights come on. See, you got to say that.
Slow down a little bit.
I'll teach her how to use this machine. Don't worry.
Renata says Frito's supervising. Okay, hit the red button to turn off the base.
And then my lights come off.
Uh-huh.
Now do a lock stitch. Because your wife didn't put the bobbin in right.
Okay,
Then we want to go over.
then take that off.
Don't have to take vertical.
And now
You hit the red button, the lights light up again.
pull it towards you. This one's working, I can tell.
Well, after you broke the first one. Oh,
That's as far as you can go. So back up just a hair,
you got,
lock the stitch.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right, now push it all the way away from you.
I'm not ready.
Okay.
Now I'm ready. You got to cut your deal.
Keep pushing it back. Now pull it back towards you. Pull that thread out of the way over here. Pull it all the way towards you and drop the needle back where you did. And now there's your bobbin thread right there. And now you can trim. Okay. And you want to trim it right there.
I don't have no scissors.
Well, I'll get you some. Okay. So now you want to come back over here up to this corner and you're going to pull your bobbin up again. Okay.
Oh, I know how to do that part.
You got that? You're going to pull your bobbin up.
I got to do the same.
Same thing you did before. You're going to come straight down. Okay.
You better let me do this bobbin because you kind of don't do it right.
Okay.
Really hard using white.
It is. I know.
Being old like you.
Now, so you didn't pull up your bobbin thread yet.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did, and you just locked it? Are you sure? Okay, so go ahead and hit your red button.
Well, what if I didn't say I'm sure?
Pull it toward you.
Sure, I'm sure. The non-believers.
I don't want to move the, yeah, every time I touch this thing, I lose you guys. Just a minute, y'all. Just a minute. Hold on. We're going to come back. I have a funny setting, very sensitive setting. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. All right. So pull your bobbin thread back up. What is going on? Hold on a minute, y'all. Just a second.
Yeah, no, it's performing so good.
I know. There we go. Okay, your scissors are right there.
Oh my gosh, my fingers would not fit in these things.
Well, there's something else for you to complain about now.
I will.
Okay. So what'd you do with that thread? You can't leave your thread on top of your
I'll
bag.
put it in there for extra basting.
Okay. So there is a trash can at each end of the
Oh
long
my,
arm.
I gotta find trash cans.
There's one over here and one over here. Yeah. They're having a good time at your expense. Okay, so you're basting it, your batting is down. Now is when you didn't have to baste down the sides of the batting, but I'm glad you did.
I thought you told me to.
Yeah.
I was practicing.
Okay. So now you want to put that right on that line.
The line where I basted or
Yes.
the line of the.
No, the line where you basted, because that line where you basted is the only straight line on the quilt right now at this point.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. So here's some pins. Oh, the camera again. Dang it.
I didn't touch it.
No, you didn't touch it. There we go. I've had enough of this. This thing is so sensitive. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on a minute.
You're gonna lose everybody.
No, it's okay. We're back. All right. So now you definitely want to use quilting pins. These are a lot thicker than regular pins. I'm so sorry, y'all. And one thing you can do is to just put some along, and that should probably be about enough. And you want to pin exactly straight on that basting line, on that plumb line.
You're giving me sharp objects?
Yeah. And you don't have to go head to toe, but pretty close. You can, a lot of people pin from center out. Let me see. Let me get on here. You guys, fortunately, we are, in this situation, it's not really important that this is straight because it's such a small little quilt. Now, I'm so frustrated with this. Hold on, you guys. So I like to pin about an inch below the edge. Okay, about an inch below the edge. This hurts your back. Yeah, for sure. Let me show you. So you want to pin about an inch below the edge because we're going to stitch all along the I've had enough of this. Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay. And hopefully that stays on, because we're going to use what's known as the glide foot. And the glide foot, we can just run along the edge of this and not have to pull the pins if you're using the glide foot. Yeah, I'm glad you stitched down the edges of the batting so you got practice.
I don't like this part.
I know you don't like this part. He says, I don't like this part. Nobody likes this part, which is one of the reasons they came up with sew tights, because otherwise you have to pin the top as well to both of the railings, and it is not fun. Okay. So, do you guys long arm? Do you guys, any of you guys have your husband? He's not being camera shy. Elizabeth, you kidding me? Don't let him run with scissors, Nancy says. Not to let you run with
It's a lot
scissors.
easier than putting them pins in there.
Yep.
Don't touch my stuff.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right. That looks pretty good. And so now what we're going to do is go ahead and run a regular stitch straight across. And you want to run that stitch within 1/4 of an inch of the edge of the fabric so that that stitch is inside of the line, that it will be covered by the batting. Okay, so you need to, we're still on basting and we're going to baste this down as well now. So you want to, you don't need your channel locks on at all. Okay, I'm afraid to move the camera and lose the.
You want me to turn the channel locks off?
They are off.
Oh, yeah, they're on.
Yeah, but if you look here in this
okay,
ribbon,
I got it.
they're off. Okay, so hold the top.
1/4 inch from the blue line.
Yeah, 1/4 inch inside of the blue line. 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch. So pull your top thread. No. Pull this away. Pull up your bait. Grab the tail. Well, if you don't grab the tail, you won't get the bobbin thread. Okay. I'm gonna do this.
Top.
No, I'm gonna do this one more time.
Right there.
Is that your bobbin? All right.
No, that's the tail.
Haha. Hold those two together.
Well, I can't because I got to get a hold of them now.
Now you're in.
I got to lock it, don't I?
Lock it. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Turn on your basting.
Oh, there we go. Ready?
Yeah. Closer to the edge of the blue. Much closer. There you go. We want to cover that up with binding. So yeah, you can do this with a 1/2 inch or 1 inch or 2 inches, whatever you guys like.
We're doing the 2-step here or what? Oh, it's kind of yellow.
Stephanie says this is like watching a married couple hang wallpaper together. That's a nightmare. Yeah. Okay, good. That's great. Now you want to go all the way to the edge and pull that pin and then baste down the outside there.
Well,
Hit the red button and go.
do I do it on the line or what?
No, it doesn't matter because we're going to cut
this
all.
one doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're going to cut all that off. That's selvage.
Oh, now you're worrying about my wrinkles.
Okay, that's
Do I
good.
lock it?
Now you want to lock it. Pull your bobbin thread up.
Oh, I didn't lock it very good.
Okay, 2 or 3 of those. Okay. Now all the way back. All the way
You
back.
waste a lot of thread.
No, I don't. No. Okay, what's happening here? Hold on. We got a problem. Look out, Houston. We've got a big bumble right there.
Well, that's because you were moving my stuff.
All right. Now use your scissors and cut right
Here, you use the scissors. They fit your fingers better.
Where are they? Okay. There we go. Okay. So now you want to do the same thing over there.
I got to find a trash bag first.
Yeah.
Trash can.
Okay. I'm going to put this here. There we go. All right.
Okay.
So he's just going to baste this one more time down this side. Yeah, you know what? Men really do enjoy this part of it. They get to play with machines. And if you have anybody who likes, it's like a CNC machine where you have to tell it the back left and the front right, you know, and then to create. Now, wait, you've got a big bump right there.
You put that bump in there.
Okay. Now pull it towards you. There you go. Go ahead. Go, Keith, Patty says. All right. And lock it. And we're ready to get started. Quilting. Finally.
What have I been doing?
You just been basting it on and getting it ready to
I'm
go.
getting yelled at a lot.
No, I would never yell at you. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come here, little dog.
Julie says we're doing
Would you
awesome.
give me some scissors?
Sure.
Scalpel. Yeah, how am I supposed to cut things if you've got all my tools?
Oh, my dear. All right. All right, you guys, we're going to get you in here and show you on the screen.
Oh, my back.
You want to have a seat while I tell them this?
No, go ahead. I'm
You're
listening.
going to listen? All right. Let's get in here and take a look and see what we got. All righty. Keith is getting a drink of water. I don't have my, I was going to put my chickens
Now I got to do left to right.
Now you got to do the left to right, the edge to edge, right? So here's what we're going to do. It's just like a CNC machine. You know, you want to tell the
Did we
computer.
take the pins out?
I already, oh, I thought I did. Yeah.
What have you been
So
doing,
you want
assistant?
to, assistant. So you want to tell the computer the dimensions it needs to sew in. That's the first thing you need to do after you get it basted. Okay, so let's take a look here.
We
So
want to go from here
I'm
to
going-
here.
Yes, that's right. So I want to go back here and I'm going to do about 1/4 of an inch outside of this edge and 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch up here. Okay, and get outside of this edge. So in Pro Stitcher, you need to mark that. And how you mark that is you go to your area tab, tap the area
Oh,
tab.
no, okay, I get to touch things again.
Yes. Okay. Now in the area tab, you've got right underneath that, there's a box that says to corner. Touch to corner underneath that area tab.
I don't see that. This one
Yes.
looks like Z corner. Oh,
It dinged. Okay. Now drag it all the way down to the opposite corner. Lower
right?
Lower right. Drag it all the way down there to the opposite corner.
did you go?
Outside of the pattern, outside of the fabric panel. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You want to do it right there. Okay, now bring it all the way. It's as towards you as it can go. Now
It
back.
is.
Okay, now back up 1 inch right there and hit to corner again. There you go. Okay, come back over here to the center so we can look at the screen.
The center.
To where I can get over here by the camera. That looks good. Now I want to see the thing. So I'm going to go into that mode. We're going to touch the house,
Homebody.
the home house. There is our quilt box. Awesome. Now look here. So it's telling us, let me zoom in. Let me have this with this glare. I love it. So it's telling us that we're 43.55 by 12.54. Now, in effect, it says width, even though we're sideways. So it's not 12.54, it's actually 24. And you want to make it so that the stitching will go off the edge. So what I'll do is I'll tell it that it's like 26.
Make it bigger.
Make it bigger. Yeah. So go ahead and tap in that box.
What that box?
The
This box?
12, the 12.54.
There's
Tap.
a lot of boxes.
I
can
know.
see.
Now type 26 and hit enter. There, your box got bigger, and touch the home again down at the bottom.
Home.
There's your box. There's our quilt.
No, that's
Okay, perfect. That's good. So now what we've done is we've told the computer this is where we need to quilt. Let me back out.
I
So
don't have a design.
we're going to get there right now.
Oh.
Okay.
I was just checking.
You're just checking. Okay, so we're going to choose a design that looks good no matter which way it is stitched. So to do this, I'm going to bring this toward us so that they can see what you're doing here. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Frito. Goodness sakes, y'all, Amazon's coming left and right. All right, that's
why I
enough.
don't have no money. My wife shopped at Amazon.
Jeez. Okay, Frito, that's enough. Okay, so now you need to pick a design. So this is a lot like Word or PowerPoint or anything like that. So you want to go to File up at the top left corner. And now see the star and it says Design. And then click Open. We're going to open up the whole library. There it is.
Ain't that special?
Now, one of the cool things, let me get you in here and show you what Pro Stitcher has. You can use the Butler with this too, but let me show you Pro Stitcher. When you get in here, okay, You've got, you have Pro Stitcher Designs, Pro Stitcher Tutorials, Pro Stitcher Workspace. There is a little up arrow on Pro Stitcher Designs, so I'm going to tap that if I can. And then in Pro Stitcher Designs, you have just blocks, continuous line, corners, or triangles. So we want continuous line. Tap continuous line. Okay. Now I want you to scroll down to stars. So you can see these are all of the continuous line designs that come with Pro Stitcher. So I want you to go down to star, Field of Stars. Go back. You went past it, I think. Is it? Oh, that's Field of Flowers. My bad. Keep going.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Keep going. You're in the M's. Go down to the stars.
Oh, now we're training alphabetical.
Yeah. Back up. You went in the T's. You went too far. Right there. Edge, star, edge to edge.
That's not a star.
Wait. So I want to show you guys. Let's look at star, edge to edge. I want you to notice this if you're going to be doing these kinds of things. So star, edge to edge. See how it is? They're not like 5-pointed stars. It does not matter which way that stitches. It's going to look fabulous. Okay. Lots of designs. Lots of designs. That's right. Okay, good. So go ahead and touch that. That's the one we want. And hit open. All right. Very good. Now, hold on a second. So that star is 10.6 by 10. Okay. So that's in the middle of the screen with some glare on it. Let me get up here. I'm sorry, you guys, but it's not this light. It's the one on the ceiling right behind me. Okay. Hi, Vicki. Glad you joined us. So now what we want to do is I want to resize it just a little bit because 10 is very big for this particular panel. Let's make it about 8. Hold on a second. So the first thing we need to do, you want to touch the Modify tab up there on the top. Want to modify the design. Okay. Now hold on. And is that right?
I don't know. That's what my instructor told me.
Yeah. You want to go to resize, touch resize right below modify. I think that's going to work.
With height.
Okay. Wait a minute. Lock it. Hit the lock button so that it.
What lock button?
This lock. Well, that one. So see how now we have an aqua and a purple. It'll change it proportionately. Now down here, change it to like 8. Just touch that box. Touch the number box. And change it to 8.0. And enter. Perfect. Great. Okay, now unlock. Very good. Nice. Now go in the repeat tab up at the top. Okay, now I want to explain to you guys what we got here on the screen. Let's take a look at this design. We have a start point in green and we have a stop point in red, and that's going to be an 8-inch like that. Okay, so now all you have to do with this is so simple, y'all, is there's a button down here that says fill. Just fill. Right, it's right next to stretch. Hit fill.
Up, what do you mean? I don't see stretch either.
It's
right here.
Yeah, fill. And there it is. Now you can tell it hasn't filled up completely. We've got some margin edges. So up here you have a repeat basic. You can repeat horizontally and you can repeat vertically. So go ahead and we're on horizontal, hit the repeat. One more for 6. It's 5 repeats on that. Hit it till it goes to 6. Now we're outside of the edges. Good. Now tap vertical. You getting it. One more. Perfect. Perfect. Now we got stars all over that thing. That's awesome. Okay. We want to crop it. Okay. Because it's too big, right? So now touch the modify button again. All right. And crop right underneath it. Okay. Now you want to crop to the outside. Over on the right ribbon, outside. Ta-da! Now, if you look at all the greens, those are starts and stops all the way around the edges. We want to smooth that out, so touch the edges button.
Edges.
And it stopped, and it's perfect. Now, before we do anything else at all, we have to baseline it so that the computer knows we're not going to make any more changes to the pattern. So there's a baseline button right there. Touch baseline. Did it do it?
I don't know. Yes.
It looks like it did it. Okay. So that's it. We're good. Now we want to save it. Okay. So come up to File and Save. There's a Save button right next to Area on the ribbon, top ribbon, Save. And we're going to save the workspace. All right. So just touch Workspace 8716, whatever. That's an auto thing. Touch that. And you can hit Clear down here. And now type stars or whatever you want. Or Keith, whatever you want to do. KT. Okay. Hit Save. And that's it. And you're ready to go. So that's how simple that was. Quilting with Harriet. Harriet said, you did it. Now you moved it, but the machine would have done it for you, but that's fine. Okay.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Now, that's okay, babe. You're doing great. You're doing great, right? So let me back out here a little bit.
Do I lock stitch it?
No, it's going to do that for you.
My bobbin?
It's going to do that for you. Okay. So if you look, y'all, I want to show you what's going to happen. Let me get right in here real close. So what's going to happen, see how it's off the green start right there? Okay. So go ahead and touch the Pro Stitcher tab at the top and touch Quilt, which is right next to Channel Lock. All right. And now down at the bottom on the left, the Run button has turned green. So go ahead and tap the Run button.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me I could do that.
Now, it wants you to make sure your needle's up, and it's going to take a single stitch. It's going through the little things it's going to do. And hold on to your top thread.
Well, one of these is top. Okay.
And hit the Proceed button on the screen. And it moved to where it was supposed to start. It just took a single stitch. Now pull the machine towards you and pull up your bobbin thread. Grab the handle, pull the machine towards you.
I did.
Keep going, pull up your bobbin thread. Pull up that top thread, pull the tail. If you pull the top thread, it'll loop up the bobbin thread from underneath. Got it? All right. Kind of put it back where you think it ought to go. It doesn't have to be exact. Hold both threads.
There's a lot of holding going on here.
Hold both threads. And hit.
Proceed.
Yes. And off it goes. You let go. Now, there you go. Awesome.
Well, quite the show here. Look here. Ho, 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 ho.
There you go. We're going to have some beautiful stars on this.
And lined.
Lovely. Would you look at that? Let's see how he's doing. They're saying you did it, Keith.
Yeah.
Look at that. You're getting lots of nice jobs in the comments. That was easy, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's a great pattern. Always let your light shine. That's a great pattern for that particular little. Now, if you want to make sure that your bobbin thread is doing the right thing, one of the things I like to do before we get too far along is I'm going to reach behind and I want to feel. And it should feel very smooth. Okay.
What'd you do?
It says motor error. I don't know.
Because you were touchy-feeling my stuff.
Okay. That's it. So that's it. I think I've got some bad connections here, you guys. So that's it. That was fun, right?
That was.
Yeah. All right. You can stop. Hold on a second. let me tell this. X out of that. It's fine. Stay put.
It's not happy.
It's not happy. It's not happy. All right. So anyway, well, that's it, you guys. This has been, say hi. Y'all, this is a lot of fun. If he can learn it, anybody can. Stop teasing me about my patch. He's been terrible the whole time. So anyway, this is a lot of fun. Andrew, thank you so much for having me do Takeover Tuesday. I think Keith did a great job. I'm going to make sure that my cables are nice and tight and get back in this and get it all stitched, get it ready to go. So did you have a good time?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
My back's killing me.
I bet it is. Yeah. Go have a seat and get a drink and everything. And do you guys have any questions?
It's too early to have a cocktail.
It is too early for a cocktail. Everybody thinks you did a great job, Keith. So yeah, awesome. So are you ready to stitch your next? What are you working on now?
The month.
Oh, the block of the month, the vortex.
Vortex, yeah.
Yeah, the vortex. And then what's in the queue?
Buck.
The buck. Legit Kits, the buck. So thank you, Marina. She said it was a great class. Thank you guys for being so gracious about the camera connections. I've got connection issues here. I need to get back in here and find out what's going on. So that's it. Andrew, if you're done, I'm done. We're at an hour. So this has been a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody. Join me tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central.
Tomorrow's New Year's.
PowerToolsWithThread.com. I will be on the Situation Room.
Will your nose be there?
Stop it with my nose. I'm going to kick you in your knee when you get the next one done. Okay, better sit down. All right, so that's it, you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.